Our last piece of news, we got some more WWE 2K news. This is the big stuff for me because they did a ringside report on Universe Mode. So, the draft will be coming in Universe. We've known that. But they made it to where you can create, edit, or remove drafts. So like you can kind of fully just do whatever you want with them, which is cool. Um, so that's one thing. I have a little list here. The Universe Wizard, um, that also helps you like kind of like on a overall basis with the calendar and stuff. Like you could choose which shows are featured and superstars and what superstar. Like it's just kind of more of that, but it's like more in depth. You can also decide which. This is something I love. You can decide which month the calendar actually starts on, like when your
Oh,
universe
nice,
starts,
nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
which I love because in my created universe, I mean I don't mind it, but like my WrestleMania is in April because that's just where the calendar ends. So I like the idea that I can make my WrestleMania in September if I want to and change it up. They totally so they're introducing a watch show mode to where you set up the card and set up whatever you're gonna set up, and then you can just fully just watch it without having to like start the match and choose that. Like you could just fully like start it from there and just fully watch the show from
That's
point A to
dope.
point B, which is awesome. Money in the Bank is like completely different now. They totally changed it up, which is so good because the way they had it was so weird and buggy and annoying. Um, Now it's like one click of a button. I think this has to do with them leaving PS4 behind, like at being able to do all this stuff. Yeah, now it's like one click of a button. If like a champion is featured, like say CM Punk is your world heavyweight champion, and you're playing or watching a match that he's in, just a normal match or a title match or whatever, there is an option on the screen to pull up like a Money in the Bank little like mini thing, and then you could choose from there, cash in now, cash in after the match. So it's like not something you have to set up beforehand or set up like you had to set it up within a rivalry or whatever like in the
Right, right, right.
it was very annoying and I never used it. I would always just like announce beforehand and just make it like the main event of a PLE if I did it. um so now the ability that I could just literally be in a random match on Raw and I could just have Drew McIntyre cash in Money in the Bank if I want to without having to set anything up, that is perfect. I'm very happy that they did that. um there's also a bunch of like more promo types and stuff like that you can add. Each show now has up to 8 titles that you could put on a show, which I think before was like 6 or something like that, including Money in the Bank. Um, Now you can have up to 8 with tag titles, intergender championships, and you can have 2 Money in the Bank briefcases on one show if you want instead of just one.
That'd be
The
crazy if somebody cashes in, wins champion, and then the other person cashes in right after and
That'd be
cashes
wild.
in.
That'd be wild. The promos, you can do a self promo. Superstars can now make announcements that affect their immediate future, such as turning into a hero or a villain, changing their division, self imposed challenges, or even leaving the show. You can also do call out / interruption promos that have been expanded. You can allow challengers to choose their match type or challenge for a championship, while champions have the ability to pick a show for title matches, which is really cool. Uh, Open challenges have been expanded to have more spontaneous matches, which is cool. And you can do the post match interview, which allows the winner of a match the option to announce a division change, discuss a number one contender match, make a title match. The loser of the match can interrupt the winner's interview and either shake their hand or engage in a brawl or a stare down, which is really cool. And then in community creation, we have the body morphing, which is back. We have 200 slots instead of 100 slots. We have 2,000 images instead of 1,000, so that's also cool. Create an arena, man. I will say they continuously just shaft the created arena. It's been
It's
literally
been
when was the
abysmal.
last time they actually added something? This time, I will say this time they did do something. They actually added the ability to have the LED barricades. Like that is now an option to where you can do the LED barricades. Um, but it also says here the customization options for ring aprons and announce tables have also been increased, but it doesn't go further into what that means. And also we have the ability to do you could do hold on. There's an advanced timeline feature, so all entrances you could do fully advanced like you used to be able to do back in the day, which is cool. You could do I guess it's an advanced timeline, but you could use it for like championship entrances or Money in the Bank entrances and team entrances as well. And you can do custom entrances for 4 and 5 people stables, which is pretty big.